Greetings of the day. In today's video of business finance, we will start with the numericals. Until last video, we have covered all the theoretical aspect related to the inventory management. Now we will move on to the calculation of the inventory management. We will start with the calculation of EOQ, time gap between two orders, and number of orders to be placed in an year. In the link of the video as well as on the drive, the question and answer sheet related to the problem which we are going to discuss in this video is already been uploaded. Please go through the question in detail and after that simultaneously watch the video so that you could have better understanding regarding to the solution, how it is framed and how it is to be formulated. In short, we have taken what is given in the question. The question says that there is an annual demand for a product of 6,000 units with a cost price of ₹12 per unit, whereas its ordering cost, that is per order cost, would be ₹250, whereas carrying cost is here given in percentage, that is why it is denoted as I, and we have to calculate per unit carrying cost. Annual demand is represented by A, ordering cost by CO, cost per price we would write it as C, capital C, whereas carrying cost as it is given in percentage we will denote I, and when we calculate it in the per unit pattern it would be denoted as CC. So the formula for calculating carrying cost per unit would be C multiplied by I. C is our cost price, that was ₹12, that was ₹12 multiplied by I is 25%, I is 25%, 12 multiplied by 25% would be ₹3 per unit. This is our carrying cost per unit. Now the question asks us to calculate EOQ, time gap between two orders, and number of orders to be placed annually or in an year. That is what is being asked in the question. We will start with the solution for calculation of EOQ. The formula which we have studied in the last lecture was under root twice annual demand into ordering cost divided by carrying cost. We will fulfill the values in the formula. Twice multiplied by annual demand A was of 6,000 units, 6,000 multiplied by ordering cost ₹250 divided by carrying cost. Here we have to take per unit carrying cost, that is ₹3. Once we would simplify the formula, we would get our answer. It would be under root 10 lakh, under root 10 lakh. After solving that under root, we would get our answer 1,000 units, that is our EOQ. Simply we have just put the values 2 multiplied by 6,000 multiplied by 250 divided by 3. After simplifying the whole formula, we get our answer 1,000 units. Now we will move to the second thing, calculation of time gap between two orders. As the problem has not specified whether the answer should be in days, months, or what we can say weeks, we can calculate in any form as there is no specific requirement of the question. So we would do as on initial stage in days as well as in months. Week is less followed in the businesses. So the formula which we have studied was 365 multiplied by EOQ divided by annual demand. Here EOQ is denoted as small q. So we would fill the value 365 multiplied by, what was the EOQ we have calculated? 1,000 divided by A was 6,000 which we have priorly take. So after simplifying it, we get our answer as 60.83 days, 0.83 days. So even though we can write it as 61 days, both are correct as days cannot be computed for the purpose of time gap between two orders as 60.83 days. Now for months, again filling the same value, 12 multiplied by Q was, that is EOQ was 1,000 divided by annual demand was of 6,000. By simplifying the formula, we get our answer as 2 months. 2 months. So what we understood that the answer in both the cases were same. As we can see that the answer here was 60.83 days and here get accurately 2 months, that is 30 in general consideration. 30 days are to be considered in a month. So there is the answer of ours, 2 months. We have sorry, I have told you the same thing in the last video that when we are computing the question with either of the formula, the answer would be same. Here we have 60.83 days, here we have 2 months, answer is near about same. Now the last thing was calculation of number of orders that are to be placed in an year. The formula was annual demand divided by EOQ, that is A divided by Q. A was of 6000 units, EOQ we have determined of 1000 units. So we get our answer 6 orders per annum. It means that company has to give 6 orders per year for on the basis of EOQ. So what we have get in our first solution of inventory management, that for calculation of EOQ we have to use the formula under root twice annual demand multiplied by ordering cost divided by carrying cost, that is 2 multiplied by 6000 into 250 divided by 3 under root. So answer is 1000 units. Then time gap between two orders, what would be the duration when, if suppose order A is placed on 1st of December, and when would be the date for order 2? So the formula was of 365 into EOQ divided by A, that is 365 multiplied by 1000 divided by 6000, that is 60.83 days. If we calculate the same thing in months, it would be 2 months, that is the time gap between two orders. And lastly, the number of orders in an year are of the formula annual demand divided by EOQ, that is 6000 divided by 1000 equals to 6 orders in a day. Now we will start with the second numerical, which is something similar with this one. Now we will move to the second question solution. Again, the question, as told earlier, is given in your Google Drive link, as well as it will be attached with the video. The question says that there is an annual demand for a product of 30,000 units with a cost price of rupees 50 per unit, whereas ordering cost would be 3000 and carrying cost would be 10%. Here per unit would be termed as per order. It would not be considered as unit. Per unit means per order, whereas carrying cost is again given in percentages. So we have to calculate carrying cost per unit. So it would be like C was our 50 multiplied by I is 10%. So we get our answer as rupees 5 per unit. That is our ordering cost. Now we will calculate EOQ. The formula is same, under root twice annual demand, that is A. In for this particular question it is 30,000 multiplied by ordering cost, that is rupees 3000 divided by carrying cost, which we have calculated rupees 5, is equals to under root 1 crore 80 lakh is equals to the final EOQ after solving the under root would be of 6000 units. This is our EOQ, that is 6000 units. Now we will calculate time gap between two orders. It would be 365 multiplied by Q, that is our EOQ, 6000 divided by A, that would be our annual demand, 30,000. Now we would simplify 6,000 into 365 into 6,000 divided by 30,000. We would get our answer 73 days. We can even go for the monthly calculation also, that is 12 multiplied by Q, that was 6,000 divided by A, that is 30,000. Now by simplifying it, we get our answer as 2.4 months. That is our time gap between two orders. Now we have to calculate number of orders in an year, that is A divided by Q. A was of 30,000 units. Q was calculated as 6,000 units. Hence our answer is 5 orders in an year. That is what is our number of orders in an year. Now the fourth part would be of calculation of annual carrying cost. Calculation of annual carrying cost. The formula is average inventory multiplied by carrying cost per unit is equals to, that is the formula is Q multiplied by ordering cost divided by 2, that is what is our formula. In the last question we have formed only 3 parts, that is EOQ, time gap between 2 orders, and number of orders in an year. In this question there is again added of 2 things, that is calculation of carrying cost and calculation of ordering cost, that is total, that is what is total annual. We would write it for more clarity. Calculation of total annual carrying cost and calculation of total annual ordering cost. So the formula for calculation of carrying cost is average inventory multiplied by carrying cost per unit. In formula we can denote it as Q multiplied by carrying cost, that is CC, divided by 2. So Q was of 6,000 units multiplied by carrying cost we have calculated rupees 5, divided, as it is been given average inventory, it should be divided by 2. Hence we get our answer as rupees 15,000. Then calculation of total annual ordering cost, that is number of orders into annual ordering cost. The formula says that A multiplied by ordering cost, that is CO, divided by Q, that is our EOQ. So we would put the values 6,000 into 3,000 divided by, we have calculated, annual demand was of 30,000 units. 30,000 multiplied by 3,000 divided by Q was 6,000 units. So we get our answer again as 15,000. At EOQ level, both the ordering cost as well as carrying cost would be same. That is why it is 15,000. In certain cases, when the answer is in point of EOQ, there would be a marginal difference of 5 to 10 rupees, which is again considerable, but the answer should be 15,000 is the carrying cost. The ordering cost would be near about 14,990, 14,995 or 15,005. It is acceptable, but at EOQ level both the costs would be equal. That is what is the said according to the formula. We can again go to calculate this by another formula. We can even calculate directly average inventory multiplied by carrying cost per unit. Average inventory would be Q divided by 2 into carrying cost, that is what is written in the formula. Q was of 6,000 divided by 2 into carrying cost was of rupees 5, that is what is again our answer is 15,000. In the case of ordering cost, if we have calculated number of orders, that is what we have calculated here, that is number of orders 5 multiplied by annual ordering cost, which is been mentioned in the question, that is rupees 3,000, that is rupees 3,000 would be rupees 15,000. So if we have get our number of orders in the prior part of solution, we can directly formulate the solution by using the second formula. Even in the case of annual carrying cost, we can simplify this formula according to our convenience, but the answer would be same in both the cases. In the very next lecture and video, we would take further the practice of these types of questions so that we could have better understanding regarding to the calculation of inventory levels. Until then, it is being expected that you should try to practice these problems and the whatever questions has been attached in your link of the drive, so that you could by your own get an understanding along with the lecture regarding to the EOQ. Until then, stay tuned. Thank you.